Buenos dias. Good morning, everybody. Still getting things set up over here. All right. Well, we did pass an account yesterday, so yes, we got to set that up before we can trade. Let's see how we gonna do that. I think I got to do that in my little settings. So according to Angel shooting me a little message this morning, the daily range is already expanded to ADR with NFP. So we're entering a hostile territory, aka no trade is a trade. Sit on your hands, be careful, reduce your size. All right, now give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and log into trade. Nope, not Trade of 8, E8 Markets. We're gonna log into E8 Markets and we're going to verify our information, in which actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I can do that because here we're gonna go here. Is that, I'm gonna check on here. Just wondering if it shows up. I might actually not need to do that because, yeah, okay, cool. We have an eval. I'm going to use the eval instead of the funded account today, just because it's can be a little hectic. My initial thought was to long the open. I do have some levels set up here. I know this looks a little messy, but forgive. So basically today, obviously we have yesterday's highs up here in this area. We do have a 4-hour imbalance right here that I expect maybe it's probably going to tap into and then want to continue lower. We are in a bearish structure right now. So, it makes sense for a deeper pullback. Some areas that I have marked out, relative equal lows down here, that probably, here and here, that probably is a stronger point of interest to me. But yeah, we did mark out some just little key areas where I think liquidity is bound to get picked up. Let me make this look a little prettier so that, it's easier to look at. La-di-da. All right. But yeah, how's everybody doing? How's life? How's everybody's trading? Good morning, TM. It is Friday, and hello. Is it Friday? Whoa. Okay, valid. It's Friday, guys. Not only is it Friday, but, trading conditions already are not good today. And Friday just adds to that math. So definitely taking it easy, size down, don't do anything crazy. And let me check and see where Ken is because waiting in backstage. Was on a point. You're not. Okay, cool. Good morning, Bushido. Don't go into. Okay, great one. Don't go into the weekend blowing your accounts. And 3, 2, 1, go. Hello. Good morning, Ken. Good morning, Therese. Can't hear you, buddy. Can't hear you still. Nope. Yeah, turn yourself on loud or something. It's extra quiet. Extra quiet.
Oh, there we go. You can hear me now.
Yes, I can. Yeah. Loud and clear. I was going to say something else, but we won't.
All right. We've had non-farm payrolls. We've had US labor market data. And we are very, very dollar bullish. Just sharing my screen here as well.
Guys, how's the music? Is it too loud? Is it too soft? Let me get some influence from our comment section. US 10 yields are ripping. Non-farm payrolls day. Yes, it is. You don't even hear music? Okay, perfect. Let me turn the volumes up a little bit. Mr. Ken.
How we doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah, so I'm sharing my screen. I can walk through. Let me just switch tabs a moment. Let me share this. Okay. Here we go.
I think I look orange.
Orange?
Yeah, do I look a little orange?
I can't see you right now. No.
I changed it. Now I feel like I look a little white. Nope, that's fluorescent. Okay, yeah, I was on the orange setting. Oh, lights. All right.
Yeah, if I share my screen, I can walk everyone through what the crap was going on here.
Go ahead and do
that. How are we doing in terms of? We had decent viewers yesterday.
Yeah, we did like 350.
Nice. Yeah, guys. So obviously we had the non-farm payrolls data, right? Now this was actually super bullish, hence why we see it bullish for dollar, hence why we're seeing the moves we're seeing. Like as I said, the important thing really is average earnings, right? It's coming at 0.3%. So people getting paid more more cash in their pockets to go and spend some dollars. So number coming out higher, that's inflationary. Then obviously the jobs added to the economy, really, really bullish there. 172,000 jobs added. Previous was revised higher to 179 from 115. So that's super, super bullish for greenback. Hence why we saw the moves we saw. Now, look at my shorts. My shorts hit TP overnight. Whoop, 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 whoop for gold, which was nice. I was having some doubts when we were pulling back here. I was like, oh, don't you dare. But we formed a bit of a head and shoulders there, smashed through. And then gold breaking. Like, this is what I said before in the previous stream. Watch these stops being triggered to the downside for gold. And now this key area of liquidity is being taken out. And you can see where we're hunting now. We're going to be hunting these lows of May, okay, of last month. So this is going to be very interesting. So shorts in play. Dollar's obviously smashing through this key area of liquidity as well. We're filling this gap. So this is all coming to plan, really, for the greenback. Macros are stacked up in his favor. I haven't actually looked at stocks yet. What's going on with stocks right now? I'm assuming that we're pulling back. Yeah, okay.
What is that drawing, Ken?
Yeah. Now I was doing some scenarios today. So I was marking up some scenarios ahead of the NMP. So if the data was bad, I was saying how it's just going to slip back in this range, this awful range. But obviously if it's bullish, we're going to break out and fill this gap, which we're doing now. So yeah, we're clear. The greenback is clear for some upside momentum. You know, really, really nice stuff. I think let's see the rate hike probability, see if these has changed yet. Yeah, look at that. Guys, this is fat. This is fat. 67.7% probability of a rate hike now. This at the start of the week was 50-something%. We're now at 67.7. That is extremely, extremely dollar bullish. Let's look at yields. I bet they're super erect today. Yeah, baby. There we go. Go on, yields. So yields are now pushing higher as well. So this is uber dollar positive. Stocks semi-negative because higher rates are not good for stocks. And look at NAS. Woo! So structure remains incredibly bearish. Are you in anything right now, Abzi?
Not at this very second. I am not. I made plenty of money yesterday on my little eval situations with the Forex. I think I was up like 17,000 on my evals, and then I realized part of it's getting wiped out. So I didn't trade last night. I actually made some music for stream. And then yeah, now I heard that the NFP thing has expanded the opening range or something. I don't know. Whatever.
The NFP thing.
Yeah, whatever. The NFTs, you know? NFT drawings. We should make NFTs out of everything that you're putting on the charts.
Yeah, we could do, to be fair.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if anyone will buy them though.
Probably not.
Oh
my gosh, look at this new Red Bull that I found. Okay, so it's actually made with monk fruit extract, which is a plant, and it's better for you. But I scanned it, and they're both equally as bad for you. So it's
Yeah,
not,
man.
but it also tastes like booty.
Is it? What the hell? What is going on? Tastes like booty. I left my Red Bull downstairs, which maybe isn't a bad thing because I'm super freaking hyped right now. Like I'm literally like shaking. My whole desk is shaking wildly.
And I'm like 4 hours of sleep.
Yeah, you sound a bit tired, babe. Why did you stay up late, baby girl?
Like I said, I was making music on. I was making music with
DJ
for the stream, and one thing led to another, and then all of a sudden it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, all right, gotta go to sleep, gotta wake up at 5.
Fair. I don't know how you do it. Hats off to you. You've got the body and soul of someone in the early 20s. Really, you're doing really well. Really respect it.
Thank you. Yeah. I actually fun story. I actually was talking to this person when I was in Miami that owns like a what's it called? A company for peptides. And everybody's like, everybody's on peptides and like rage and stuff. So I was just like asking questions to understand it. But I actually did buy this, this stuff right here, and I'm hoping it helps me, lose weight because that's not the label. Because being stressed out all the time, even on my protein only diet, I am not losing weight. And I'm working out so much. So I got some of this to lower my cortisol. So
lose weight. Oh, God, Abby, you're nuts. You're crazy.
It's in the lower half.
Fair. All right.
Let's see what else we got here in the comment section. Are we pricing in uncertainty, Ken?
We're not pricing in uncertainty. We're pricing in rate hikes. Okay, so you got to think. Bushido. I was just looking at that little lip emoji. I like that one. It's funny. But,
I wish I had one of those. I'd get free Red Bull. Did you find out to get free Red Bull?
Did I what? Sorry.
Nothing. Ignore me.
Yeah. Yes. Someone's asking, are we pricing in uncertainty? No, we're just pricing in rate hikes. Like, silver's taking a drop. I don't really trade silver, but I mean, it's breaking out of this long running ascending trend line, losing ground there. But no, we're not pricing in uncertainty. We're pricing in inflation, right? Because you got to think, if this jobs data is solid and inflation, you got to remember US CPI. We've got US CPI next week, which is very important to know. Some people aren't talking about this, but I need to talk about it. It's at 3.8% on an annualized. Now we've just had a bullish jobs report where jobs are being added. The wages is high. So this forecast next week, look at inflation, it's expected to be 4.2% next week. That's freaking chunky. That's fat. That's really high. So imagine that. So it's the fact that we're now going to price in rate hikes, more rate hikes. Markets were underpricing this. I don't know what the hell's going on. And then we've got Kevin Walsh, the new FOMC governor, Kevin Walsh. He's the week after next. That's his first press conference as the FOMC chair. So he has to be hawkish. If he's not hawkish, my man does not have big balls. Yeah. He has little tiny balls and zero testosterone as a man. He will be bowing down to Trump if he does not come out and hawkish and is supportive of dollar strength. Okay. Which is supportive of dollar strength. So I'm interested to see.
He's obviously going to be, because he doesn't want to seem like he's just a puppet in office.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I think that he is but hey, you never know. When is that first meeting you said?
17th of June. So
okay.
It'll be one to watch. I think even for you, Abby, I know you're not like a massive macro head right now, but it'd just be interesting just to hear it, and just see what happens.
I do pay attention to, so I always tune into the Trump, whenever he's speaking, and when Powell is speaking, like always listen to him. Because I like to see as they say things, especially getting into trading last year, when Powell would be speaking, I would listen to the things and watch how it was affecting the market, just to try to understand a little bit more. And I think that, it is interesting how they could be talking about something and it sounds like good words, and then it's like, oh, no. people are seeing that as a bad thing. So trying to understand why they see things as bad, why the market is reacting the way that it does.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Nice.
June 17th, you said.
Yeah, June 17th.
Can't wait to be bored out of my mind.
See, this for me, obviously, I always trade the Asian range, and I had been monitoring this prior to NFP, but I just didn't want to take it because I don't like to gamble. Like, I think it's a gamble when you try and trade NFP data, but like this was really beautiful for gold. Like, could have taken a short in anticipation of a rejection here, because like this is very responsive. This is the Asian range for gold here, high there, low here, and we rejected at that Asian range high. So we probably had like a bit of a sweep on the 5 minute. Yeah, we had a little bit of a sweep, just a touch, and then boom, equal highs on the 5 minute, bam, bam, look, and then selling. You know, similar to here, but this is obviously a bit more, this is a bigger sweep. We had equal highs there above, and then that's where I took those shorts yesterday. But really nice here. I was watching it, but I just thought it's just not worth it. It's not worth taking, because even if I placed, you know, my stop loss, you're not always guaranteed to get filled. You're going to get slippage and so on and so forth. It's just not worth it. So, but there was a trade there for gold. Same with euro, to be fair, but this was I mean, this is a big sweep, but we had equal highs here, which is quite nice, and then selling come into play. Really, really beautiful stuff. But anyway, hindsight.
Lovely.
But we'll wait for pullbacks, and I think, yeah, just a continuation of dollar strength next week. It's the green light.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Are you taking any trades today?
Hopefully, yeah. I'm looking for, you know, obviously I'm looking for it to pull back a little bit, and then shorts look like they're going to be in play today.
Oh, I'm so annoyed. I'm not that annoyed, but that Nasdaq double bottom that I said yesterday, played out, which was really, we pulled all the way back, produced a lower high, and then we just went clear. It's nice. But anyway, hindsight, shoulda, woulda.
Yeah, I was already done at that point. I honestly, so like 2 days ago, I took a overnight, which I think you were on stream with me the next day, and that was like the 8,000. And then during the day, I took one account up to 4,600 or something, and then the next day, that same day, I did a crypto account 2K. Then the next day 2K, because I found out there's that 2K rule, where 2% rule. So I'm just waiting to see like what those balances decide to do. But yeah, and then I passed an account, an eval yesterday.
Oh, well done. Nice.
For futures. And
right.
Yeah, I'm
a goddess. You are a trading goddess.
There are some days where, you know, you can make, if the money's there and the market is feeding you, take it. So I was riding with it the past day or two, especially on like crypto. Shorts on crypto. Oh man, mega.
No brainer.
Yeah.
No brainer.
Then, but obviously there's some days that I'm blowing accounts too, so happens.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
The market is marketing. You market it. You take it. And we're selling off. We're not even. See, what's annoying to me is I feel like every day this week we get the move in the beginning, and it's such an aggressive move, and then it just chops for the rest of the day. So I almost feel like FOMO right now, like I should be in this.
Nah, it's all right. You've had a good week. FOMO.
Yeah.
FOMO. Yeah.
We could just get like a little pullback. Let me see. Throw myself up for a millisecond real quick. Obviously we set this range high and low. Looking for it to retest this level, or if it wants to come all the way up here, just read and respond. When I have more information, get into a short. It would look something like this. With space up there, because obviously we don't know what the market's going to do, or it would look something like that. So Read and respond. See what it wants to do.
Yeah.
Big ass orb today.
Orb.
Orb.
Open range breakout.
Bushido, do you trade like the 5 minute or like? I remember getting into that little 5 minute opening range breakout trade.
If I'm liking this at the moment, but I'm not going to take it. It's getting to the end of my window, but I'm just liking watching this price action for the pound because we've taken out GU, taken out this key area here at 34.10, going for a bit of a retest, Asian range low. Yeah, I reckon probably rejections and continuation like this, but it's just, it's too late in the session now for me. And after that big move, no, staying away. It's euro. God, euro still tanking. Really nice. I mean, the next area of liquidity for anyone interested for euro, I'll be looking at 115.20. So we're now taking out these lows as well. We're really breaking down this range. Really significant. The doors are open for some serious selling next week, it looks like, especially if that CPI is higher. To be fair, Euro's actually played ball this week. It's really played ball in the sense of like a few things. The technical picture here and the macroeconomics. Like this, obviously Euro's been on the downward trend all week because obviously the strikes that have happened in between US and Iran and across the Middle East. So we started forming nice structure, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, really clean. Obviously we had a bit of a pullback. I think this was just a short squeeze yesterday, squeezing out the sellers, and then obviously equal highs here, strong NFP and downside. But ultimately it's played ball, Euros, made sense. We've had nice sweeps above the Asian range for selling, sweeps above the Asian range for selling. And then, it's been quite clean, to be fair. But I would expect that continuation of clean price action next week. More downside. Same with gold.
I'm curious in the chat, guys, did anybody trade the open? Let's get a poll going. Let's see if any of you guys are sitting on your hands or if we traded the open.
Little princesses. I'm
trying to see if my my tech guy is present.
Who's your tech guy? Oh, Angel. Yeah.
Angel's playing tech.
Guys, so it's a quick one just on gold because I've seen this and it's going to happen. I mean, it's not guaranteed, but I think so. Watch these lows here. So these lows of this week, excuse me, is that 28th of May? Wasn't that last week? That was last week, excuse me. Watch for us to take out these lows, okay? And then we'll get, I believe we should get like a bullish displacement candle, big bullish engulfing, and then we're going to reverse, and then we're going to go and pull all the way back, lower high somewhere here, and then we sell. That's what I think is going to happen. So let's see if it happens. If it happens, let's party! Because I am Mystical Ken. I can read the markets.
I love it. Look at that. We got a poll up. Love it. Okay, cool. Yeah, really no movement. Love a large sell-off, and it's just gonna stair set up. What's that thing? Elevator down, stair set up, staircase up. You know what I'm saying? Ken?
No, I don't. I don't know what you're saying at all. Sorry.
Elevator down, staircase up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I get you now.
Yeah. The poll doesn't show in YouTube. Let's fix that.
Aussie dollar, euro dollar.
I feel like that's where it's supposed to go, you know?
Yeah. Low key. Aussie dollar is a little bit, the price action is a little bit gross when I look at this. Ugh. I mean, but what I do see personally is a bit of a head and shoulders here, left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder. We've got obviously going to have a lot of liquidity here where we're at now. See this 70, 80 area. I don't know what the hell this trend line is I've drawn up here. But if I look, if this gives way, the thing that I like about AUD is when it is in trends, it's really nice. It's not aggressive and it's just quite clean. So I think at some point when we do grind down this area, this 71 area, we're going to be drawn into 69s. That's a 200 pip drop. Like, look at it from here, the freedom from here to here. We should see that. Look, from here to here, generally speaking.
What are these little boxies that you marked out?
So these little boxies, these little boxies are basically, like, for me, for many, many years, the first way I was taught to trade was through supply and demand. So I'm basically just looking where, you know, on the higher time frames, particularly where the buyers are sitting and where the sellers are sitting. So sellers up here. And how do I validate these zones? Like, obviously, at the end of the day, all these markets, any sort of form of analysis is very subjective. But for me personally, I just look left. I see, where is this zone, this little boxy, acted as both support and resistance. So, like, you know, you can see here, this is demand. In the past here, resistance. So I validate it through that, just through looking left. Historically, how does this price respond to this zone that I've marked up? If it's responded there in the past, both as support and resistance, I validate that as a decent zone. So obviously in this case here. So yeah, that's it really. You know, some people will call them order blocks. Some people will call them, you know, where liquidity sit in, you know, but yeah,
that's
it's all
kind of what I say is like where liquidity lies.
yeah,
Draws on liquidity.
Yeah, it's all the same SHIT.
And like levels too, right?
There's levels to this SHIT. Yeah, exactly. Do you know what? If this happens, I will. No, actually, I'm not going to. I don't like counter trend trading. Do you like counter trend trading?
Yes. It just depends. Like yesterday, I made good money on a counter trend, but
yeah,
you know, obviously, it has to be the right setup. Why?
Yeah.
Are you trying to trade it up?
No, I might try it. I think I'm trying. If I see what I'm gonna see, the sweep here of this low, it has to sweep this low. If I see that sweep there and the bullish engulfing, I'll take it.
What asset?
Gold.
Oh, okay, cool.
So this is on CFD, so on the Forex account. So if this happens, I'll take it low risk and just.
What does CFD stand for?
CFD is contract for difference. So you're trading the contract for difference. So basically, you know the difference between the buy and sell price.
Like arbitrage thing.
What's that? Sorry.
Like it's like arbitrage.
Well, in some sense, yeah, just the difference that in the price. So you know the difference in the buy and sell price, depending on where we move from. So if gold moves from here from 45.80 down to 44.50, excuse me, that the difference there in that contract in this is $30. So you make money on that. It's measured on that. So let me make that really clear. CFD is contract for difference. So you're effectively making money in the difference between the buy and sell price, basically. But yeah, that's how. Yeah, contract for difference.
Maybe we both take it. I'll do NASDAQ. I'll trade NASDAQ and then you trade gold.
Well, you're going to trade the pullback on NAS?
Yeah. Well, we'll both trade the pullback. See who gets it.
All right, let's give it a try.
Yours is selling off?
Yeah, still selling off at the moment.
Same.
It's almost there. It's almost there now. It's gunning for it. It's magnetized to it. Daddy's going to get this. Yeah, let's give it a try. I think so. Gonna have to be. I'll wait first. But there we go. Come on, baby. So a little bit more. Squeeze for daddy. Okay, we're squeezing a little bit more. We've taken out the lows now. Right. If this happens and I take this and it happens, you'll have to call me a god for a whole week. Gold god. Call me gold god.
I don't think I'm gonna do that, but I'll definitely like throw some applause on the screen or something.
I don't think I'm gonna do that. Oh my gosh.
Nah, people in the chat can call you that. That's against my religion.
Yeah, fair. No, I get that. I understand.
I'm kidding. All right, so let's see. We're about to get this. Let's see if we get closure.
looking at this a bit closer. So yeah, the low was there. Okay, we've gone below now. All right, now watching this 15-minute. See if we can get bullish engulfing.
To explain like what bullish engulfing is, you have, let's say the market's selling off. You would I was just explaining to the chat. Yeah. You would just want to see the next candle. Okay, so you have a red candle on its way down. You'd want to see the next candle on its way up, green, and the body needs to be bigger. It needs to engulf the previous candle. That's what he's trading.
Yeah.
But yeah, Nas not doing that. It's just going. If I yawn one more time,
she's tired. Early night for you. No partying on Friday night.
Oh yeah, I don't do that anyways.
No, fair.
I'm gonna be so hardcore asleep. They're gonna wish that I was partying.
Let's party. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wait. Not on this 15-minute. If we get a reversal candle on this 15-minute, then the following 15-minute is bullish. I will take the trade. Okay, so I'm waiting for 250. Whoa, easy, Tiger. Don't go without me. Ass.
Let me ask you this. All right, so this is a tiny little sliver of a candle right here, right? And if this closes and engulfs it, would you get in on this?
Yeah, I would actually. Yeah, I would.
So if this closes above this gap right here, that to me is like a fair trade. You know, you'd get in and then you're confident until at least the next gap. So you could go heavy size and then just scalp to there.
Yeah.
Or it just depends. Like you could, if we're just gonna keep selling off, then yeah, I'd definitely want to get out like there.
Oh, there you go.
Right now, like even that engulfing that candle, that's still not like something that I'd feel super confident in taking, because for me, this could be an area of, where it rejects and keeps selling off. So, I personally would be like, okay, I need to see a closure above this gap, and then I can trade it at least this distance to the next one.
Yeah, makes sense.
Because these are areas usually that if we're on a bearish trend, that this is an area that I'm looking for to tap into and keep selling. But if the candles are like this, where they have like thicker body, let's say these two are swapped. If I see like the body is like this big and then the next one is like this big and it engulfs it, then I'm like, okay, like, there's momentum behind that. But this one's like a little weak sauce.
Yeah. Abby, do you know, I had a thought this morning. I think, right, for you, I know obviously, you're a year, obviously, as you said, into the trading scene. Is it a year? 1 year? 1 year?
2.
Yeah. I think
with like, coaching, a year.
Yeah. Okay. I had a thought this morning anyway, that I think that you need to, and I think you should at some point. Obviously, Tory trades, right?
Please.
Tory trade.
Please, whatever comes out of your mouth next, please let it be something of consistency.
No. I like Tory trade. She's my friend. But okay. I'm just saying, you should go in and rival her. Go for it. There's a space for you to go in and take the market.
Take the market.
Because I like your methodology is great. Your methodology is great. It makes sense. It's clean. It's institutional grade. I think there's room for you to come in and be a boss, BITCH.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
I know what my plan is in my future.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get there. But like, I don't know if the okay, so this girl, Tori, gets so much hate on the internet. And Trust me,
Yeah.
I've been there, I've done that. All my videos in like different industries have gone viral, and you get so much hate in the comments, and I read it and I just kind of laugh because I'm like people really get disturbed by other people on the internet, whether or not it was like meant to be satire or it was meant to be, just like entertainment or things, skydiving, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And there's so much hate in the comment section. It makes me realize that people just are so bored and so lacking value in their life that they'll go out of their way to try to make somebody else feel like shit.
That's true.
So like, do I want to be in her position? No. I think the only way that I would like do something like that or aspire to do that is I would put everything out there. I'd put all my statements, everything, because I'm not going to sit there and make content about trading and then have people bashing me saying that I don't make money. I will literally put everything out there, because there's been times that I've talked about my crypto portfolio on stream, and people say like something along the lines of, "Oh, like she doesn't make money, she doesn't have money," and I'm like, "Ugh, I will smite you." Like, make you look so dumb on the internet type shit. But I want to get to a point where I'm consistent before I start pushing myself on the internet. I have a feeling though that I'm not going to have to do much to get, the followers and stuff, because of just like, if the TV show goes off, then
crazy.
I'm gonna get it all the hate anyways.
Yeah. The thing is, as I said it yesterday, right? And like for me, when I had a massive boom period when I came onto the scene, I slowed down a little bit, but I had a massive boom, and I went through a period where I was getting like a lot of hate, like not loads, but obviously you get your fair share of hate, right?
Yeah.
And then it used to bother me. Like still now, I'll get the odd bits of hate here and there, but now, as I said to you like yesterday, I was talking some sense, in the sense of like, like life is just like a big simulation. And anytime I see someone commenting some shit to me on X, I get it mostly on X. I get some shit on X, the occasional message on Instagram when someone disagrees with me. But I just see it as is simulated. Like, you're not a real person. You're just messaging me, but you're not real. You're not even going to be in my thoughts, So I don't give a shit. Excuse my French.
There really is like, just so you know, I am taking this little scalp.
Okay.
I went heavy, so we're going to see if it works out. We got the engulfing candle. I'm trying to share my screen, but I am struggling because I left my mouse in Miami. We got the engulfing candle. I'm just going to take it to this little thingy because I went very heavy on this, but I'm going to cover my losses. Nice. Don't do this, guys. It's just this little scalp. I bought, so I need to sell.
Nice.
Oh, don't reject it, that one. Keep going. Go on.
Go on.
Keep going. I'll give it a little space, because if it can keep going, I'll pass this account.
Go on, squeeze.
Don't be a.
You're good. I think you're good, You think you're going to be good all the way up to 29, 80, 90. Go on.
Yeah, I mean, if it goes up there, we're done. What I do need to do is make sure that I don't get more than 6K in the account, because I didn't set risk settings. Haha. Sorry, Angel.
Angel's going to fail you on that.
Uh-oh. Do we give it room? Yeah, we'll give it room. I'll set my risk settings real quick, because, guys, you should be setting your risk settings before you start trading.
Did we set this up on X, by the way, today?
Yes, we're set up on X, and we're set up on.
All right.
Oh,
ooh. There we go. Nice.
We've tapped into that area. I could just take the profit.
I would get out.
Yeah.
You're good. You're nice. Oh,
nice. If we could just get a little push.
80.
Little push. Come on, get in there. Okay. All right. Not bad. Okay. Anyways, that was what we were talking about earlier, where we started building structure right here. So obviously big sell off. We built some structure, sell off more, built some structure. When we got the engulfing candle, that's when I got in. So basically red candle, bigger candle here, and I got in like right around there somewhere. I don't know if somebody can check that. And yeah, the scalp, I was only targeting up to the next imbalance because I could easily see this turnaround and want to sell off more. That part. Now, a trade that I would be looking for, we're already up this far. I could say you could even get in on one of these imbalances and go up, or set a little low a day and see if it breaks the low a day. If it breaks the low a day, I'm passing the account. I'll go lesser size. Anyways, yeah. Nice. So back to the hating conversation. Yeah, haters gonna hate. They're gonna say you don't make money, and it's a part of it. And I think that if you can't get online and show your statements, then, you know, like, if you're not comfortable with that, then like maybe you shouldn't have the social media presence, because I know when I'm in a point of making money, I'm going to be showing my state. If I'm consistent, I'm going to be proving that. Because I don't, at the end of the day, like, unless it gets to a point where it's like a little crazy, you know, because I think about that too, and I'm like if I'm making like 10 to 50 grand a month or something like that, like whatever. Hold on, I'm going to watch this real quick. But yeah, if you're making like just like way out of this park money, then maybe you want to protect yourself a little bit, but then you shouldn't be on the internet. I really don't know.
Yeah, it's a tricky one. Evil eye and stuff as well. I'm a big believer of evil eye as well, which I'm a little bit cautious about. But the thing is, you say about sharing your statements, and that's you're opening a different can of worms there as well, because there was a period I had my track record up. I have a few different portfolios, and I just had them up my MyFX book link, and you know, people are still finding ways to talk some shit, and I just can't be asked. You can't do anything right.
You know, it's the, like, back in the day, it's like, oh, you photoshopped it. Now they're gonna be like, oh, you used AI.
Yeah, there's always something. You can't win. So it's just like, if you want to go down that and because it's a vicious thing, right? You go down that, and then you have to constantly prove people wrong. Well,
I never did, because like back in the day, there was barely AI. And imagine me like jumping out of an airplane, damn near risking my life, like, and then people saying this is AI under the video. I was like, oh, come on now. No, man, that's me jumping out of a moving thing.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. Like, people will find anything, you know.
They do.
Okay, just to pass the account, like if we get a normal closure above this imbalance, I can trade it up to this imbalance, which is also New York. And I'm only doing this, it's like a not so, you know, maybe like a C trade, but I'm only going to do this because I'm already up in the account. I have room to play.
Very nice.
Famous last words. Yeah, we're gonna reduce down to 10 though. Yeah, I think the internet is just pretty whack, and that's why like I always delete my Instagram, and I'll be scrolling through social media, and then I'll catch myself and I'll be like, man, like I had so much to do today, and I scrolled for 2 hours, and then I'm just watching people's lives, and I'm like, wow, like I don't know any of these people, and I just wasted like my precious life watching strangers on the internet. Isn't that crazy concept? Like, we literally look for entertainment in other people's lives that we don't even know, and in that time you're literally losing a portion of your life.
Yeah, I mean, that's brutal, but yeah, it's
sounds
true.
Crazy, but like
it does sound mad.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just need to grab my charger a minute.
What is that price? I'm looking for 97. 97. Right there. Sell.
All right.
Okay. Don't turn around on me now.
Turn around. Every now and then it gets a little bit lonely.
Only. Angel, were we synced up when we were just singing?
What happened?
That's so funny.
What happened?
You started singing, I started singing with you.
Oh, really? You just called me Angel.
Yeah. All right, it's about to tap me on this. And wow, got it. Okay, cool. We're at 5260. Teehee. I started off on this account. It was a fresh account. All right. Only the best thing to do is reduce size and trade like a normal human being now.
Market with Mags. Who's Market with Mags?
She's actually a phenomenal trader, funded and or banned with all props right now.
Really?
Maybe not all, but yeah, she's dope. She's gotten over $1 million in payouts.
$1 million, yeah. Market with Mags. What is she based in the States?
Yeah. She's kind of low key. I'm trying to have like more women on the show so that I can like, there's not a huge community for women, and I feel like as a woman getting into trading, you kind of look around and you're like, where are they at? So this next week, I literally hit up 15 different people, some of which I feel like everybody has seen on the internet. And some of them are going to come on like next week and the week after. So I'm really excited to kind of get women like on stage in the community because it's relatable. Like there are some women traders and we don't really see anybody doing it, Yeah,
that's true. It's very factual. You know what I always say is that for me, from my experience, right, whenever I've mentored a female student, she has proven to be like females statistically have been better from my experience and just from data that I've seen. The reason being is because as men, we are a little bit more egotistical. And obviously with ego in trading, it's a problem. I think ladies are a little bit better at managing the ego aspect of things. And I've seen it's just making them better traders mentally. So
if that's true.
No, seriously, I've seen it.
Because I got into this with so much ego. I was like,
oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I was like, I don't need coaching. I'll get this. I'm smart. I've made money in every industry that I've, worked in. Like, I've excelled. And then I was
You've just got like natural aura though, haven't you? You've just got like this natural aura about you. I'm not trying to inflate your head, but it's just like this aura. I don't know what it is.
I got my ASS handed to me when I got into trading. Like, to a point where I was so pressed about it really humbled me. Because when I got into trading, I was like, I've started multiple businesses. I've turned businesses that were nothing into multi-million-dollar companies. And if my friend who got me into this was making like $2K a month, I was like, man, I can tenfold that. That's light work. I really thought that I was something special getting into trading. And I feel like everybody kind of does. And there was just so much more to it. And it wasn't about the strategy. It wasn't about learning how to read the markets. It is like a language in which you stare at the page for long enough for, a year straight, which I did like 8 hours a day, 5 days a week for a full year. And you start to see and understand things that maybe you can't explain with the name of a strategy, but eventually you start learning strategies and putting everything together. So over that time period, I feel like the thing that I realized is if I don't have control of my emotions, I don't have control in the market.
That's true.
Because they play people's emotions in the worst way possible,
Damn right.
For example, this
is everything
abnormal, like we're not supposed to go break through this side and
that carried on.
Yeah, like we're probably gonna just fill in this thing and let's see where it's headed. Maybe here, maybe there, but that's quite the move. Honestly, I might take a little long and just like get it over with. little counter trend. Angel, does it rip your hair out that I haven't set my my daily loss limit yet? Every now and then I fall apart and I need you now. Hello? Ken? Are you there?
Yes. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just multitasking at the moment, just with something. Yeah.
I
All
forget,
good. I'm here. All right. Sorry, I went ghosting you for a while. Sorry.
Wow, speaking of.
Sorry. Hello,
So
are you there?
I have a ghosting story that I wonder if I can tell that.
Go on, please.
So like that TV show that I was just filming in Miami.
Yeah.
So there was like we'll call it a love interest. It wasn't my love interest, but they were love interested in me, telling me all these nice things, like offering to fly me out and move me to Miami and support me. And I was like, okay. And long story short, after like a day or two of me kind of just like not really interested, this person like entirely ghosts me. And it's funny because we have to film like an entire TV show together. I'm like, how are you gonna get around that? Yeah, like I texted something about the show and then didn't get a response back. 2 days goes by, I like pinged it and I put a little point arrow up, never got a response. And I was like, oh wow, like your ego's so fragile.
Oh.
And he was the good guy, he was the nice guy. I'm like, the producers were telling me like he's the obvious option, the other guy's the bad boy. Well, the funny story, because the good guy ghosted and the bad guy that they called a bad guy, who's not, we talk every day. So
wow. Okay. I'm interested to see if it's people that I know. I guess obviously you can't say.
I wonder. Yeah, maybe.
I reckon so.
You know people
Maybe.
in like traders?
A few. I know a few guys. But a couple of guys that I'm thinking are probably not going to be on there. Like I'm friends with, you know, Lambo Roll.
Who?
Lambo Roll.
No.
You know Raul Gonzalez. Okay. Oh well, he's like I mean he's probably one of the biggest guys over there in terms of on socials and everything like that.
Oh, okay.
But he's got a family, so I doubt. Well, I mean this show.
A lot of these people have families. Some are getting married. Some are, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of them have kids necessarily. Maybe.
Yeah.
So I'm taking a little scalp idea here. So
Wow.
at the closure of this, like obviously it can tap back into this area a couple more times if it wants to. I'm small sized. This is actually a valid, you know, A+ setup. We've been selling off for the day. You would kind of want to give it space above New York in case it wants to fiddle up here. Market's been really weird too, so I'm actually fully expecting if it wants to come up here and just create highs like normal. But yeah, I'm kind of looking for this. If it closes above this candle, you know, maybe I'll think about getting out, but otherwise sit in it. And
nice. That looks clean.
Your low-hanging fruit would be at this area, which could show resistance, and that is a low-a-day VWAP. It's the average price of the low-a-day. And then down here would be like your full trade idea. So,
nice. Let's have a look at NAS. So,
guys, my brain hurts. I've literally been like, oh, not to mention, okay, here's a sad story, but we're gonna say it on the internet. I also made a song that I like wrote the lyrics out about like my brother. My brother killed by a hit and runner person. Damn. And I like wrote a song and had AI sing it, and I literally was crying, so my eyes are swollen right now.
Oh, sorry to hear that. That's
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks. Did they ever catch the person or?
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't really even still to this day, it's been like 2 years and I don't have like much to say about it. It's just kind of one of those things you're just like speechless about.
Yeah.
You're like,
Really sorry.
you know, sorry to do that, guys. Let's lighten the mood.
Yeah. Damn.
Let's get a little bit more of a push. We did get a closure below this, but like not a good closure. When you're working with VWAPs, you kind of want to see more than half the body close in the direction that you're trading. So this could absolutely come back up and fiddle around for a bit. I think I'm just gonna hold it though. Because I only need a couple $100 more until I pass this account that I started this morning. Let's go. Come on. Oh, we're dollars away from passing. It just wants to like snipe back up. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I sold some to buy.
Do you reckon Bitcoin could go back to like $1,000?
Please.
Would you buy some if it went to $1,000?
I would sell my organs to buy Bitcoin at $1,000.
Yeah.
Like if I didn't have money, I would literally like, I don't know what I'd do. I'd find a way.
Yeah.
Because as much as people are in fear mode right now in the economy, okay, so it's the riskier asset. Stocks have been around forever. This is new. But stocks don't do what crypto does in the way that there's a blockchain. There's something that, you know, the government would love and the FBI and the CIA, I don't know, whatever. Maybe I shouldn't say those words because they're going to track me down and kill me. But like they can trace transactions now, in the future, and in the past. All they have to do is find the wallets that were committing the crime, and they can trace it back to the original, you know? So like there's actually like crazy uncomfortable things about crypto, but at the same time it solves real world problems. Transferring money in like a millisecond, you know, like I could send money to you and not have to go deal with the whole, you know, bank issues, transfer rates, all of this stuff, right? Somebody said in the chat, BTC is the CIA. It's totally possible.
God, that's possible. That is
somebody
possible.
Get on the internet and say something. If you knew who the owner of Bitcoin was, you wouldn't touch it. And like, that's totally valid.
Yeah.
You're literally dollars away from passing this account. Can I just please get a push? Thank you. Yep, right there. A little bit more. But what I was going to say is it solves real world problems. Blockchain is very powerful. They're going to basically pick something that works best. And then all of the institutions, hedge funds, companies, everyone is already saying, yes, we're going to use blockchain at some point. You know, it solves a lot of serious issues that they have on the back end. So it's just a matter of which one they pick. And I know there's certain ones that like Citibank is already working with Chainlink. And
are they? Didn't know that.
Yeah. So like, okay, why is this not taking me out of my trade? I put like I'm just going to do that. No, I'm $2 short.
Behave. Are you actually $2?
Yeah, $2 short.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah.
I'm going to put a little buy order. Let's go. There we go. All right, cool.
There you go. Done.
Is it 6K that you need in these accounts? Yeah.
Oh no.
All right, well I passed. So cool. Now we have 2 funded accounts. Anyway.
Congratulations, girl. So nonchalant.
W's in the chat for Abigail. W's in the chat for me. Thanks. In 1 hour. Scalps.
Very nice.
All right, so Maggie's in the waiting room.
All right.
So we're gonna let her on in. Yeah, Ken, get into it. Ask questions. Like you probably you guys will get along great. Let me.
All right.
And then we'll throw in a thing real quick. Hello.
Hey, Abby, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Thanks for having me on again.
I was so
Yeah.
excited to have you on again. Truly.
Yeah, of course.
Like,
Hey, Abby. Sorry. Hey, Maggie. Nice to meet you. How you doing?
it
Hey,
is
good. How are
10.
you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Ken?
Thank you. Yourself? Yeah, Ken.
Nice to meet you.
You okay?
How do I get this thing off of the screen? Where is this? Sorry, guys. Give me a second. I'm going to.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Oh, we're just putting them all on the screen. Forgive me.
Oh.
Me.
Oh, dear.
Okay, they're gone. Cool. I'm not the tech person. All right. How are you? Did you take any trades today?
Yes, actually, shorts and longs. So
Nice, same.
I'm pretty much probably gonna be done for the day just because it's Friday and
Yeah.
we've moved a lot. So
Mm-hmm.
and we moved a lot overnight as well. So it's typical to expect some consolidation after a big move like that. But we're moving, so if it's there, take advantage of
We've been getting big moves like right at the market open and then chopping around for the rest of the day all week long. And it's been so frustrating. So
I don't trade the open either. So it's been
same.
Yeah, very annoying. It's like, all right, I'm waiting until 9:45, 10 o'clock. And I'm like, well, the move happened. Or it happened overnight.
What's your style, Maggie? How do you trade? How do you approach the market?
So I just trade based off of levels, basically. And so I use higher time frame levels and then just watch the price action as we come into those levels. I use a little bit of order flow to help gauge that reaction, but I'm mostly just watching how the price moves and time and sales, things like that. So
nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. How long have you been trading for?
Since props since like 2023.
Okay, nice. How did you get into trading? I think I saw one of your I caught some of your interview actually with Austin.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
So I started trading around 2021. Started with options. So that's my background, is with options trading. Which is why if I'm ever sharing my screen, I use the NASA terminal thinkorswim that everyone likes to call it. A lot of options traders use that, old school options traders. But I started with options, then moved to props in 2023. A friend introduced me to them, and I've been mainly trading props ever since. I found a lot of success with futures, so that's what I've been sticking with.
Nice, cool.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can say this online. How does it feel to be a snow bunny sandwich?
I love it. That was brilliant.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry to your wife. Sorry. I apologize. I had to. Maggie, do you want to share your screen and show us like the trades that you took today?
Yeah, sure. All right. I'm getting better at this. I'm remembering how to do it.
It'll be that little present thing down at the bottom on StreamYard.
Yep.
And while we're here in this little area before I get off of the stage, so we got this big sell-off this morning, obviously. We started building some structure, sold off a little more structure. Now we're getting, we've gotten a break of structure. Break of structure. And I think that for the rest of the day, we're probably either going to chop around or maybe just fill in this whole move that we started, because we have some levels above, which it definitely could engage, which would be this, glitch. Forgive me for my chart looks like wild, but we do have some areas above if it wanted to get into that, where it would be relevant if it went up this high. We'd still be creating lower highs, and to tap into this 4-hour gap, maybe engage Asia highs and so on and so forth. So we'll keep an eye on it, but
nice.
Maggie, let me get your screen up real quick.
Yes.
Look at this little mess of a screen I have. Lord help me. It works in my brain.
Yes. All right. Welcome to the space terminal. No, I'm just kidding.
It looks like I'm on a flight right now.
Yes. Imagine we're all astronauts and we're at mission control here. But anyways, So this is let me just zoom out to a 30-minute chart, or you know what? We got to go even farther back. So let's look at an hourly. Because this is what my entire like trades were based off today. So obviously we're definitely now creating like lower highs. So, you know, the trend is down now. We're looking for pops to reject. So this was our pre-market. We were in this like little choppy range. We hammered off this zone here twice. So that was basically just like we have like highs here, we've got highs here, we've got highs in here. That was just this zone here. So we really needed a break under that pre-market low to get the downside continuation. I had a couple levels in between here. Not major levels. One was just the 30,000, just the psych level here, but it was also this consolidation top. And then we had the bottom of that consolidation zone, these lows here at 29,900. But like I said, not major levels, because as we were moving down, we just sliced right through them. So there was no longs. I took a couple shorts there as we broke those levels. But the bigger trade I was looking for was this zone here. As you can see, I've even got it like a little bit bolded, so I know like that's a major zone that I was looking for. That was a previous all-time high.
Nice.
So, yeah, a retest of this zone we were coming into. So we had a high here, we retested it there, we retested it there, and it lined up perfectly with the daily 20 SMA. So I like to use the daily simple moving averages as well for like major, you know, longer term positions, definitely like trends on the market. The 20 SMA is a really, really, really good spot for longs. So even though we're in a short term downtrend here, macro, we are still in an uptrend. So you want to bet that this holds. So I longed down here at the 20 SMA, and that was basically the low of the day.
Nice. Maggie, how do you like validate your entries? What are you getting in the lower time frames, or
Yep, yeah, I'm going down to like a 2-minute. So I don't have like hard entry criteria though. It's all very discretionary. So I'm just watching how price is reacting here. So like here, this was a perfect example. There was this short here. This is perfect. We're breaking the level. We're retesting it. Boom. Great. Level to level. That's a good one right there. Even here, like this is pretty aggressive shorting the top of this zone, but technically we're below it and we broke it, retested it. So, I mean, technically that would be an aggressive entry, especially right at the open, but that's valid for me as well. It's, you know, I'm really just watching the price as it's moving in real time. That's going to be the most important thing. As far as this trade here, I entered early right away, knowing that this is like historically a big hold spot. Like we're probably going to bounce off of this level. We're not just going to slice right through it. So I took an entry as soon as this candle closed, and I added as we held. So
yeah, fair. Yeah, similar to myself as well. I'm supply and demand trader more or less, and I'm looking for how the price responds in these zones. So I will look for like that first reversal candlestick that you've got there after the bearish one. Then I'll wait for the bullish engulfing above, and then I'll enter. So sort of I guess a little bit similar to yourself, but I'm a zone trader as well. More or less.
I'll start small and then add in. So I like to try, because I want to try and get the best entry that I can get. So I tend to enter early, and then I'll add into it, and then maybe either you size up your winners, or you take a little bit of drawdown, but then you add in so you get a better cost basis.
Makes sense. Nice.
Yeah, so it's pretty clean today.
Yeah, today and yesterday, and
this week has actually been not bad. I've only taken maybe a couple, like I trade a lot of counts, so I take a lot of trades. I've only taken a handful of red trades, honestly. It's been pretty good this week.
Yeah. I had a tough time in the beginning of the week because we've been so bad. Like the market's been so bad for me that I just
same.
And so when we started acting a little bit normal this week, I just didn't trust it. And I blew some accounts earlier in the week. By Wednesday, I think I've on evals, I'm at 29,000 since Wednesday. On evals and funded, like all together, everything combined, which is crazy. And so once I realized like, okay, we're getting like pretty good movement. It's a lot easier now than it was the past like 4 months for me. So
yeah, same. This week was probably the cleanest week in a long time. We're getting two-sided trades. So like, you say Monday, okay, well Monday we went straight up, but like we gave the whole move back. And then we came up, Tuesday we're up, but then Wednesday smacked. Wednesday overnight smacked. Thursday pop smack. Like, okay, so we're seeing two-sided trades now. So it's a little bit better than just like squeeze off the open and grind all day.
Yep.
Yeah, we haven't touched the 20 for so long. I felt like it was going to be defended heavily. I agree. This is not looking very strong, but as a first touch trade, yeah, that was a good one. I need a little bit more confirmation if you want to hold any longer than that, because now we're rejecting in here again. We're making these like ugly hammer looking candles. We've got a gap below. So we've got like an actual gap on the chart here, which actually this needs to be a little bit bigger. It's not
we actually, it's funny because I got out right where it turned around, and I said this. Hold on.
Yeah.
Check into this real quick. Dude,
like
working on a trackpad instead of a mouse, it's painful.
Yeah.
But I said this earlier. I was like, normally, this was a good break of New York VWAP.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we came down here, a low hanging fruit to put your take profit is right here. But this body, the candle, basically it didn't close in a way that would have made me want to hold this trade all the way down. I only needed a few $100s to like pass the account. So I actually got out like right there and it turned around, which is ironic. But yeah, like it just goes to show when you're trading VWAPs, you really have to make sure that at least half the body is under the VWAP in the direction that you're trading. Because as this one, like it just wasn't there. Didn't have it. Yeah, I'm trying to mark out my trades because, we're doing that now. We're being good trader.
Yeah, so you can see like this top zone here is like the value area high. Now we're just chopping in there. We went from high to low, high to low to high to low to high to low. Yeah, this was so aggressive this morning. That was like, these red bubbles it's the big trade study. I know a lot of people use it now. But like we were so aggressive on the way down. It's a big trade study. So it shows like there was a big aggressive seller here with this amount of volume or whatever, or buyer. No buyers today. It's all sellers. But yeah, that was, if you wanted to get in early on the short, like boom, as soon as we break like that opening candle in this 30,000 level, like we had all these aggressive sellers, and if we didn't hold that, you just knew we were gonna flush.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I feel like I've seen that on like Thrax's thing or something.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are using it now. Order flow is like the cool thing now, right?
It's order flow. Yeah, that makes sense.
Price action.
Yeah, order flow.
Yep, but yeah, we'll see how we react in like this level here. There's kind of like a little volume shelf here. We had a couple big trades down here, but yeah, we'll see. That's interesting. We're looking weak. I wonder what like other stocks are doing. Let me look. Because even though I only trade the futures, I watch the stocks a lot.
The individual stocks or the
I do too.
You pay attention to earnings come into play at all for you, Maggie, with your trading decisions, or?
Yes, it depends on the company. I don't like trade earnings, but a big catalyst for this dump we're having is Broadcom earnings, which was just the other day. So right now the semis are hot. So hold on, I got another screen to share. Give me 1 second. Here we go. There we go. So Broadcom dumped on their earnings, which was, I think, Wednesday after the close. So that's kind of been our catalyst here. Wednesday. Yeah. We talked on Wednesday. So very important. And you can see today, like the SMH, so that's the semiconductor index. Is my screen shared?
No, it's not. Here. I'm gonna do it.
Okay. Yeah, so I was just switching windows. There we go. Yeah, this is Broadcom. So, you know, semi's been driving, it's been driving this market. Broadcom's a huge part of that. Earnings on Wednesday, dead. And now we're kind of bearishly consolidating. It looks like we're coming down. I mean, we're right in this like channel low area, but that doesn't look very strong to me. And you can see here too, I've got my little watch list here with the sectors.
Nice.
IGV, 2.5% down. That's the software. So your Microsoft, CrowdStrike, things like that. SMH is down 5% basically almost today. So those are your two heaviest hitters in the queues if you're trading the queues. So that's really what I keep an eye on. But today is a little bit more of a broad sell-off. So we've got XLK here, which is the tech. This is like the overall technology sector. We've got a little bit in the XLE, we're down. These little guys, communications and materials. So it's a little bit more broad throughout both the index. So that's why the ES is probably down a little bit more today as well, but definitely not as heavy as the tech. This is mostly being driven by tech.
Yeah, I think it's powerful that you look at this. And I think a lot of traders that, especially new guys that are coming in trading futures or whatever, if they're trading cash, they don't look at this level that you're looking at, understanding the weightings of what they're trading, right? And the sectors, like it's so key. Those are like the fundamentals at the end of the day. So I think it's really nice. How would, you know, for like someone coming in, how did you sort of get familiarized with, you know, the earnings and understanding it and the weightings? Do you have any tips around that?
I mean, you can research what companies make up the, you know, the indexes. It's really important to know that. And it's really important to know, like, you know, what those heaviest weighted companies are, because those are the ones that are going to be driving the index. And then you can help kind of judge the strength of moves. So like, for example, if we're coming down to support on the NASDAQ, and it's kind of looking weak, and, you know, tech is looking a little weak, but NVIDIA is going straight up, like my money's on that we're not going to break, because NVIDIA is so heavily weighted. If it's going straight up, like there is no way for the index to come down.
Facts.
So yeah, I just, you know, those big stocks, those big players are really important. So I don't know. I mean, you can trade it. You can definitely trade the indexes and futures without being aware. But for my style, I'm looking at, you know, larger time frames, larger levels. I'm not scalping 10 points. Like I'm looking to take 50 to 100 points. So they're bigger moves. So I want to be aware of what's going on.
Definitely.
Little chat check-in. We got one of our dailies. Manish said that they got liquidated, felt anxious, and went for a walk. And I think that's probably the best thing that you could have done. Like the worst thing that you could have done, which I feel like we're all guilty of, is staying on the charts, buying another account, and, you know,
you'll just keep blowing them.
Yeah, exactly.
I do that. So, it happens. But
it's okay.
Honestly,
like,
walking away is the best thing to do.
You know, get off the charts and call it a day. There's always tomorrow. Just keep the money in your pocket today. Yeah. Sorry to hear it. Sorry to hear it. Well, stay for the giveaway, my guy.
All right.
All right. Maggie, I did send you the link a little late. I do apologize. But yeah, if you want to get your Discord community and like have them join, like we do a giveaway at the end of the stream.
Oh, sure. Yeah, let me go ahead and do that. Thank you.
Yeah, it's crazy because all of a sudden just life, and then it's 6:30 a.m. and I have to get on stream, and then I had so many things to do that didn't get done.
Just on that point that Manish said about walking away, I think that was really nice that he did that because it's really, underestimated you walking away from your desk and actually going out for some fresh air. I think it reduces anxiety by like 25%, just going out for 10 minutes and getting that fresh air.
Yeah.
I don't think enough people do it. You know, it's very easy. You know, like when you get that liquidation or that loss, it's very easy to just be glued to the screen and just think like, how am I getting this back? But he did the right thing there. And I think more people need to do it.
And even like whether or not it's trading related, just being able to either do something with your hands or do something with your body is going to tire your mind. So if you already are somebody that's high anxiety, the best thing that you can do is just keep yourself busy physically so that mentally you don't have to deal with all that strain, you know?
This is facts.
Words from a kind therapist, you know? Oh yeah. I could hear Maggie fine. I don't know. Maybe juice box. Maybe you need some headphones. I don't know. Now I don't hear you. Hold on.
I can't hear Maggie.
Let me see. I think now you're good.
My mic wasn't. I was gonna put headphones, but whatever.
Honestly, since you're gonna be streaming all the time with us,
I need to learn. So I need to figure this out because I had a thing with Discord the other day too. I did my first live trading session in the options entire Discord. And yeah, it kept like cutting out and I was like, oh, I need to put headphones on. And I'm like, yeah, sorry guys. I don't know how to do anything.
I'm gonna send you 2 links right now that changed the game and it's literally like $100. So
I have a mic that I bought. It's right here. Like it's literally on the floor. Like I have a mic.
Which one is that?
That sure.
I don't know. It's a Sennheiser. So
okay.
It'd be a good one, yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, it should work. I mean, it came with an arm, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, so that's super efficient.
I just gotta set it up.
Use it as a footrest right now.
Yeah, once you set that up, you're golden. Is it one of the ones that's like USB?
I think so.
Yeah, also golden.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. So you get all the stuff and then like I just got a light, so I just got the light set up because the lighting is really bad. I'm getting there. I'm getting there, guys. Okay. I'm a noob. I'm learning as I go.
A noob with over $1 million in payouts. Chill.
Well, I'm a trader first. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Trader first.
First.
In whatever you want to call it. Streamer second.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a very good streamer. I'm a good trader, but that's about it.
Like you said you did an interview with Austin Silver?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Austin is one of my first coaches, and he was telling me when I first started, I didn't even make money or trade, like nothing. And he was like, you got to get into this. You got to get into this. I was like, no, like I don't want to do it until I'm making money because I don't want to get on the internet and act like I'm making money if I'm not making money.
Right, exactly.
Everybody does it.
I was gonna say, but that's what everybody does.
In like partnerships and this and this and this, and they don't even make money. And I'm like, well, that's not what I want to do. And he's like, well, then be yourself and post about your losses too. And I was like, okay, I can do that. Like, so the first thing that I ever posted, first and only thing. Sorry guys, I hate posting, but like the first thing I ever posted was about my big blowout in November where I just like casually gave back $22,000 in profits in one sitting. I like think it was like 6 days and I the market was feeding me. And then it was one bad day where I went into tilt and I just gave it all back. And I was $150 away from taking a payout. So I was like, well, at least the world can know that. And then I totally forgot to post content ever again.
Yeah, I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
I'm the worst poster too. Anyways, I post nothing.
Yeah. Do you use Instagram or just X?
What was that?
Do you use Instagram or you just X?
Well, I have an Instagram, but the last picture grid post on it was like 2020. 2 or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I try to like repost what I post on X because it's just easier because I like X better. But ironically, 2024, so it was only a couple years ago. Ironically, it was a post about the 20 SMA. So if anybody saw that, that was the trade today.
That's funny.
Yeah, I've been trading the same thing like forever. It's just you just get better at reading the price, and then
For sure.
it works. Yeah.
True. That's very true.
Yeah, better understanding of the market and price action and all that. It just kind of, like I was saying earlier, it's kind of like a language where you might hear in repetition, you might hear words and not know the meaning, but eventually you learn the meaning of like the words. So the market's the same in the way that you look at the charts every day for a year straight. You can read things in the charts that you don't necessarily have names for until you learn the strategies and learn what it is. So it's kind of very interesting, but it definitely takes patience. And one day it just kind of clicks, you know?
Yeah, exactly. That was kind of how it happened for me. One day it just like I started making less mistakes than normal, and then I started making more money.
Exactly.
That was it. It's not like I changed anything. You know, I wasn't looking for anything different. You know, I was just being more disciplined about the trades I'm taking.
Yeah. And like I used to watch Austin for a year straight on his live stream before I got into I was trading during the time, but before I got into coaching. And he would get into these trades and I'd be taking the same, like exactly his strategy. And I'm like, you guys are getting it. I'm not getting it. What am I doing wrong? Like, what am I missing? I'm missing something. And then when I started trading with one of their other people, Zach Arbucci, I learned this entire landscape of trading that I had never seen before, which was ICT concepts, liquidity concepts, and just all this different stuff. And that's really it was very intricate. His course is really overwhelming. But that's actually what helped me understand how to trade VWAPs more. So I actually should tell him that because I don't think he.
Yeah. And I mean, you know, everyone understands price differently. And so what works for one person might not work for another person. And that's why, especially when you first start learning, you know, it's okay to explore different strategies and find what clicks for you.
Just explore the strategies without spending money. Because some people.
That's why props are so great, you know?
Yeah.
Limit
the
downside.
If I added up everything that I spent on props in year 1, I think it was $16K. In year 2, I think it was 20 or 30. And year 2
happens
because it wasn't even a full year. And then the reason why is because I was like, well, I know so much more now. I should be making money. You know, so props really can add up.
They can, but it's better than putting 30K in an account, blowing it all at once, putting another 30K in the account, blowing it all again, and then you have nothing. So
yeah, I'd say if you have cash sitting around like that, don't just put a cash account, but maybe allocate a certain amount of funds towards prop firms and know that you're not going to step outside of that. So, you know, if you have 30K to spend, put 5K. Don't spend outside of that, and just make each prop account last for at least 2 weeks, you know? And then you really minimize your risk, and you're making more
keep the spend down.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, there were days I was spending $1,500 on props, and days in a row. It would be $300 to $1,500 because I was copy trading accounts. And it wasn't.
That's why I always recommend do not start with copy trading 5 or 10 accounts. Start with 1 or 2. Start with a 50K. Don't start with a 150K because you know the spend does start to add up, and unless you're getting payouts to cover that, then you'll find yourself in the hole really fast. So
and I think
you still have to be strategic.
Was I had already been profitable, but I was so hard on myself and so aggressively trying to make trading work. that I wasn't even, I was like, I had already made like a couple payouts and I was like, well, like I'm already making money. I can spend more money on it. Bye, Ken. He always Irish
Just
goodbye.
disappears.
I told him, I was like, tell me, like, let me know and I'll like see you out. Anyways, so yeah, for me, it's like I was already a couple payouts in and I was like, all right, well, I'm making money so I can spend money. It's okay if I spend a little bit more. So I spent more after making a payout on props than I did before. And that was a very slippery slope.
Yeah.
Because I was not copy trading until I was copy trading for a while and then I had to reduce myself. But after I became profitable, I got into copy trading like 4 or 5 accounts. So when I'd blow that set of accounts and then I'd be until I was resetting 4 or 5 accounts, which was adding up like up to 1,500. The most I spent in a day was 1,500. And I was like, I've got a problem. I need to go. I need to shut my laptop and be like Manish and go on a walk. You know? Yeah, crazy. But yeah, I mean, I have a couple people that like sit in this this chat that I honestly met at like Ulta, and there's some girls in here as well that I meet like randomly out places, and I'm like, just paper trade and trading view until you have a good concept of what's going on. And then if you want to spend the money, you can, but what's the point? You know, you're coming to trading to learn, like focus on learning the craft, not making the money. Because if you focus on making the money, you're not going to make the money. But if you focus on your craft, you're going to make money.
Exactly.
Money.
Sorry, I'm typing. I forgot I had a work meeting at 11 o'clock. I thought it was 11:30, but it's just a stand-up, so I don't really have to do anything. But my Teams mic is not working on my work laptop. So perfect timing. I'm just going to restart and say my computer's not working.
Perfect.
Oh, well. Sorry, guys. But yeah, see, our little flag here, we're flagging. If you wanted to short, you definitely need to be short up towards like point of control up here. This is kind of the area where I would have been looking for the short, because now we're coming back down into the 20 SMA. We're also pretty close to the 20 SMA on ES. So until we get under those levels, I mean, I don't know. We could just die, but it's a little risky for me.
Angel
down here. The entry up here was better, or even here, honestly, like anywhere in here.
I opened the eval this morning, and one of our hosts, Angel, said that was his entry, and he's about to hit TP, and he's just so he said, "Are you a market maker?"
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's awesome. I opened an eval this morning and I passed it on stream, and
nice,
like within the first hour, and then
it was
now
clean.
I'm just like done trading. I don't need to push it.
I have like some eval. What do I have left? All my fundeds are done. I've got evals left. I've got some evals that I passed and like that I could trade the fundeds. That usually ends bad for me, so I'm probably not going to do that, especially on a Friday.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Like when you pass an eval and it's the same day pass and you can activate them right away, and then you want to go and trade the funded, and then I just blow them. So it just never works.
I do too.
Yeah,
and I
need like the day
kind of an unspoken rule to myself that it's great because E8 you can just. This is a 100K account. I opened this morning. I passed it. It's done. So I get activated in like 5 minutes after that.
Yep.
And it's super convenient, but at the same time, I won't trade them.
Yeah, that actually, I passed some E8s this morning too, because the original set that I have, like I screwed up on the copier and ended up blowing 4 of the 5 that I had. Yeah. So I have one. And I took a payout on that one today. So I'm testing the payout process. We'll see how that one goes. But then I passed 4 more. So then I have a full stack of 150Ks. But I passed them this morning. I think I'm just going to leave them. I probably won't trade them for the rest of the day.
Nice. You said you took your first payout on E8?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. That's
Yes.
awesome. Love to hear it.
When did I put that in? When did I request that? I don't know. Like 10 o'clock probably. So.
What time zone are you on?
Oh, I'm Eastern time.
Okay, so 8, 9, 10, 11. So about an hour ago.
Mm-hmm.
Did they set you up through like Rise, or is that what it's called, Rise?
Not yet. I haven't gotten the email yet. I think it's just waiting for.
Yeah, Rise was a
Approval.
headache.
I have like Rise. They just have to send the invite or whatever. Like I've taken payouts from other prop firms on Rise.
Okay, cool. So then you're good. Yeah, let me message them real quick.
I'm looking. Yeah, unfortunately, it was only one payout from one account instead of freaking 5 accounts like I had because I was a dummy and not paying attention because I'm trading too many accounts.
I got wicked out the other day. I was in my accounts for 3-4 days, profitable every day. Took it really slow. Some of the days I only made like $200, but I was copy trading like 4 or 5 accounts. I think it was 5, and there was this like 40-point wick.
Oh no!
Accounts. And
oh no!
I think I was only up like $2,500, and it just one shot, and I was like, man, I've been working on those. It was when I was in Miami, so I was like on my laptop. Not many, like I didn't have my screens, I didn't have my setup, I literally didn't even have my mic with me, and so yeah, I was pretty depressed when I got back. I was working on this for like a week and a half.
That sucks.
Yeah, so sad.
Yeah, so I'm just waiting on the Rise email or whatever whenever they
yeah, dude, Rise
pending payout.
PISSED'd me off because it took me like 2 extra weeks to set it up. So I'm just sitting there with like pending money, waiting to be able to use Rise. And
once it gets set up, it's really, really convenient. And I really like Rise. Yeah.
I almost think it's because I was setting it up to my business. I have a corporation. And so maybe that's why. Because they needed like all the documents, and then it basically went into limbo where it was like 3 days over the weekend too. So like 5 days waiting. So it was a little bit annoying, but it ended up working and it went through pretty quickly. So
nice.
Yeah. I just hope.
Yeah, it's nice too, because then I just send it like via crypto through MetaMask and it's really fast. It's basically instant. So.
Oh, okay. Nice. The other one that I've taken payouts through is Wise, and Wise was so simple.
Oh yeah, yep. Wise is you too. I was using Wise with Top Step, but now that they introduced AeroPay, that's actually really instant. So my last payout I took with Top Step, once it's approved, that the money was instantly in my bank account. So, pro tip: if you're trading Top Step, use the AeroPay because it's faster.
I'm gonna tell that to our people and see about it. AeroPay. Always looking for innovation, you know?
Yes. Maggie, are you an order flow trader? Kind of. I'm trying to learn. So I'm using it in conjunction with my levels in price action and time and sales. So I've got my levels on this chart here. And then I've got my order flow on the motive wave that I'm trying to watch how it reacts and how everything shows up while I'm watching the price at my level. So like down here, like we need to break. This is the 20 SMA on the NASDAQ. This is the zone that I have. We really need to break this level because you can see if we don't break down here, like we've got a lot of negative delta. So a lot of selling that could be tracked. So we really got to get under this area for more selling.
Yeah, I've been kind of every once in a while tune into groups with people who exclusively do order flow, and I'm sitting there trying to understand what they're talking about. But it's cool how everything kind of just like works in confluence with each other.
Yeah, I mean it's all just price action to me, honestly.
Yeah,
I just bundle it all together.
Or you could watch, ICT concepts. So
yeah.
Okay, so let's see. It's 8:10. We have about 20 minutes left. If you guys want to get in the chat and ask questions, you know, like we can also have like explanations of strategies, like talk about trades we took, why we took them. Get in there,
Yeah.
utilize guys, because
Another thing I want to just mention, I know we were talking about like going for a walk after you take a loss. So I've actually been going for a walk in the morning because I have a problem where I'll get really clicky at the open because it's moving around, and I'll even, you know, I'll be trading in the pre-market in the morning with the news, even though I tell myself I do not need to be doing that. But like it happens, right? So for the past week, I've been going out on a walk between like anywhere from 8 to 8:30 to like 9:30. So I'm still on a walk while the market's open. So I literally cannot trade even if I wanted to. So
Yeah.
that's been helping me a lot.
Like after a year or so of okay, so little health history. I was always paper thin. Like paper thin. Couldn't put on weight, but I'd eat a lot and I'm super healthy. I work out a lot. And then getting into trading, I just watched my health decline so much, and it was high cortisol. So
yeah, I actually take a cortisol supplement because last time I got blood work done, my cortisol was really high. Not just from trading, but like that probably contributes to it. Yeah. So this is looking really, I don't know. I feel like we might break. This is pretty weak.
Well, it's
pretty weak. We've got an H pattern going on too. So if you guys know like the H pattern, this is on the 5-minute. Ocala, if you know Ocala, he trades the H patterns a lot, but it's basically you get the move down and then we come back up and now we're starting to roll over. So if we break, we got to get under these lows, but if we break this zone, waterfall.
Oh yeah.
So just if anyone's looking for a trade,
Angel looking here.
Let's look at like
there it goes.
SMH is rolling over too. Nvidia is going straight down.
Maybe I'll get in on my Forex accounts and
straight down. Let's see, like straight down. What about like Google? Choppy. Okay.
I think the level.
But IGV is weak. Yeah, I mean, we made a new low on the NASDAQ. We might go for this gap. I would just watch the 20 SMA at 7,500 on the ES. But if the SMH starts breaking the lows, we might get that move down.
Are you trading futures or? Okay. And you're looking at NASDAQ?
Yeah, I usually always trade.
Do you trade on ETH or RTH? Like regular trading hours or electronic?
I guess I have the extended hours on, but
W's in the chat for Angel hit his TP. Let's go. Should have been on live for that. Sorry.
Yeah, we're losing.
You trade on RTH or ETH? Sorry.
Well, I look at both because like you want, you know, I like the extended hours because sometimes, you know, that pre-market action is important, but then also like if you flip to the non-extended hours, then you can see like gaps on the charts and stuff. So
yeah. So that's actually something, you can't see gaps if you're trading electronic.
No,
but I always trade electronic now, and where is that gap? I don't even know. I haven't. Let me see. How do you trade in?
Well, it's a gap, but in the electronic trading hours as well, because it's right here. Where are we? Oh no, I moved it. Yeah. So this is on extended hours. So it's literally a gap in the extended hours. So it was a Sunday night gap up.
Oh, we just filled it.
This was Friday, and then we gapped to there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so now we're sitting right at the QQQ 20 SMA, but we're underneath the NASDAQ 20 SMA. I think we might go fill that gap.
For the what?
So we're sitting at the QQQ. Hold on, let me share because I don't have my levels on here, but let me share my other screen.
Okay, let me know when you do. I'm like in a trade on my Forex account, so I'm like zoned right now.
No, I switched it. We're good.
Okay, perfect.
All right, so QQQ, I know it's just over here on this tiny little chart, but that's the 20 SMA on the QQQ, so we're sitting right at it. But the NASDAQ, we're under it. We're coming into that gap. Yes, yeah. See, that was a really good rejection level. We're in the ES gap. So ES had a gap at the same area as well. So this was a Friday to a Sunday night gap up. So that gap we're in the gap on the ES. We've got about 8 points until the 20 SMA and then NASDAQ. So now SMH is starting to break the lows. So this is the SMH down here. This one.
Nice.
We're starting to break. That's a beautiful H pattern there, starting to break the lows.
I'd love to see this thing just like slip. We got questions in the chat. Okay.
Sorry, guys. I got distracted. I was looking at a beautiful short for you guys. I'm so happy we're getting short action.
And seeing the move continue without me, I started chasing the profits I could have made. That eventually led me to blowing my accounts. Any suggestions? I think you did the right thing by going out on the walk. That's one. So, and that also ties into how not to revenge trade. Taking a break, when you're looking at the charts, just remember, it's not like today is the last day to trade. You can wake up tomorrow and you can trade. It's not like those 3 trades that you had set up for today. Those aren't the rest of the trades that you can get. You know what I mean? So the market is always going to serve setups, and you got to remind yourself that it's okay to sit it out. It's okay if you miss out on money. The market's always moving. That's my advice.
Yeah, there's always more opportunities, and I got to remind myself of that sometimes too. Like, especially if I'm taking losses, it's probably because the market's not in a good condition for my trading. So I should just walk away and then wait till the next day, because it could be better action the next day. So
Sakuna says, have you ever used deep charts or Sierra charts for order flow?
No, I'm using Motive Wave. I'm on a Mac, so I don't have, you have to use parallels or whatever to get Sierra chart. So I just use Motive Wave because I don't have to download anything else.
Yes. Let's see.
Yeah, what else did I miss?
Short, and now it hit the TP, the weekly opening gap of this week filled before. Nice. Good job on that. Juicebox, don't be rude. I will ban you. Okay? Questions are just questions. If I can give knowledge and she can give knowledge, you're here to learn, mother effer.
Yeah, sorry guys. I was not reading the chat. 100% transparency. I was very focused on
no,
because
like,
it looked really
good. I was zoned in on my trade, so
I wanted everyone. I'm not trading right now, but I hope someone makes some money. This is why I always get asked why don't I live trade, because it's really, really, really hard for me to live trade, answer questions, work. I'm doing a lot of things at once.
I feel you.
So that is why I don't live trade at the moment. If I can make enough money to where I don't have to work, I guess I don't really have to work my job, but you like to have that extra passive income. So once I can replace that, and then I don't have to be working and trading at the same time, then maybe I'll do some live trading. But that is why I always get asked that. So
yeah, I tell everybody when they're coming on here, you're here to live trade, you're here to talk about your strategy, you're here to talk about how you're going to trade past whatever, but no pressure. And so I was talking to somebody yesterday, I was like, if you don't trade during these hours, no pressure. If you do trade, and we get into chats or whatever, like just it's free flowing. Do whatever is best. Because I also had that issue when I was getting on prop for a match. Yeah, just like being able to concentrate as the guest. I get it.
Yeah, it's hard. If you guys in chat, if you don't live trade, then you don't know. So we're rejecting the 20 SMA right now. Do you see how that candle just aggressively flipped? That looks good.
Good.
I like that. I don't even know, and streaming, I don't even know where my other browser window went if I wanted to open my Tradeovate and take a trade. I don't know where it is. So
do you trade Tradeovate, tie your Tradeovate into whatever you're trading on?
No, I trade them all separately. So I'll have 7 tabs.
Yeah, dude. It's
of Tradeovate.
I'm running
where they went.
And StreamYard, my chats, my Tradeovate, my NASDAQ, and the new pro accounts is on TradeLocker. So all of this live streaming data, and it's just kind of making my computer super laggy. I had to replace my computer yesterday.
Yeah. I got a new one last year. I bought a new Mac. It's really nice. But yeah, you can see that candle aggressively flipped, and we're getting tons of selling, no buying. So this to me is still continuation to the downside.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking for this to just slide and make my little profit for the day on my. Are you trading any pro accounts?
No.
They're crypto and forex, but you can still I got a couple pro accounts, and basically you can hold trades overnight. So
okay.
Which is super clutch because you can't do that with futures. So I put on a trade, made 8,000 overnight, and I found out there's a nice rule, and it's probably gonna wipe 90.
Oh, that was guys. You just witnessed a perfect price action reading. We broke below these selling. We aggressively flipped that candle from green to red right at the 20 SMA. That is picture perfect, exactly what I'm looking for at a retest at a level.
Oh yeah,
that's exactly it. And I'm really mad I didn't take a trade on anything because I was distracted. But that's that's what you got to do. That's I wasn't even really paying attention. And this was a 5-minute candle, this candle right here, but it flipped and you could see the time and sales sped up so hard that that's what you need to learn to recognize.
I want to say that somebody might be in this trade right now asking what would be your target on NQ?
So first would be the top of the gap here. 675, so 672, close enough, whatever. But if we get into that gap, all right, we're breaking the 20 SMA here on ES as well. We just got to see if we break this level on the ES. Because we could bounce. This is why you have to watch both. So this is why I watch both the ES and the NQ, because ES is coming into its 20 SMA now. So, look how hard we're bouncing. But there's no level on the NQ. So how would you have known we were going to bounce? Because it was on the ES. So that's why you got to watch both. Or that's why I watch both. We may still continue down, but, this could be a bounce spot. It looks very weak, though. So
I'm real close to my TP. Sorry, I'm zoned.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm just going through my thoughts.
I still haven't figured out how to exit the trades on TradeLocker, so I manually do it.
Oh, I don't even know what that is.
It's a platform that you can trade forex on. Maggie
okay. Yeah, I don't trade forex or crypto or anything. So, but I did see those new pro accounts for EA. I have 5. Well, now I'll have 5 of the signatures. So I don't know if I can have more.
They're 2 different things. I actually, good question.
I don't know. Yeah.
I can Angel answer that question. He's here in the chat. You can. Okay.
Okay,
cool. 2 separate platforms that you're trading on. It's either Tradeovate or TradeLocker. So that makes sense.
How do I trade trailing accounts versus end of day? I trade them exactly the same. I don't do anything.
Come on, give me that push.
I might take profits quicker, but that's about it. Yeah, Bushido sweeping stops. That's, yeah, you got to watch this ES 20 SMA. And you've got the SPY 20 SMA like about $1 below us. So, I mean, yes, we could get more downside, but your entry was either up here as we started making lower highs, or your entry was right there as soon as we flipped that 20 SMA to a rejection.
Sakuna's in the chat asking, where did you learn order flow from and who is your mentor?
So I'm just learning order flow right now on my own. I'm just like watching it as I watch price, but I learned like price action reading and levels from Vincent Desiano. He's got a YouTube channel that is amazing. He's got tons of videos on there. He does a pre-market live stream every single day, every single morning at 8 o'clock. He also has a Discord group that I'm a part of. And that's where I was doing my live trading in their voice chat. But yeah, I credit him to like simplifying everything for me, and really being able to just narrow down on those big, higher time frame levels, waiting for those to take the trades and then learning to read the price action. So I'll put his name in the chat. If you're in my Discord, you know, I always like, if you're always asking me for videos or levels or whatever, I'm like, just go watch his videos. His are better. Like I can barely join a stream, let alone make a YouTube video. So
Vincent Desiano. Yeah. Maggie's Discord link is actually in the description. So guys, feel free to join her Discord community, her X. She's present on both.
Yes, I try my best to be as present as possible. So I'll post levels. I would say 4 out of the 5 days a week. I'm not 100% of the time, but most of the time I'm pretty good about it.
There's a lot going on all the time, so.
There is. I know. I've got, trying to trade and trying to stream and trying to work. Like I got way too much stuff going on, but it's all good. Yeah, Vince upped my game with watching horizontal levels break and retest. That was a game changer. Yeah, that was the one trade I took earlier. It was, or let me pull it up on this chart actually. So this is a picture perfect break and retest. And I gotta figure out if I can do like this. Zooming is really annoying, but oh no, where is it? Sorry guys. Oh, it was this one here in the morning. So this break and retest right here. This is perfect. Break, retest, boom. Right into the level. Perfect. And I mean, even here too, we broke this, we retested that 20 SMA, and as soon as that candle flipped aggressively. So, I mean, you could have got in right there.
Yeah, that would have been lovely.
But this is like, if you put a break and retest in a textbook, this is what it looks like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's why I'm so excited for this, the next couple weeks, because the price action is cleaning up. It's not just that like slow grind up, like
yeah,
that's like the worst. I mean, if you're a trend trader, great, but still, like, I still find it hard to find entries, and then you get in and then you have to hold it for 3 hours to get 50 points. Like, I don't want to do that. I want to get 50 points in like 2 minutes. So
I agree. That's why I started trading from ES. I learned on ES and I started trading NASDAQ, because it's like the price action. I needed to see go my direction or against me quicker.
Yeah, you got to trade double size on the ES. So one ES contract is like, it would be equivalent to like 6 MNQ. So it's roughly half. So that's what I always say. If you want to like trade on the ES and get the same amount of money you're making on the NASDAQ, you got to trade double size.
Yeah. All right, so we are coming to the end of the session, but I do want to run a giveaway for all of the people who've been staying active in the chat on YouTube. In order to be a part of this, you do have to be on the YouTube. So if you're not already, go on ahead, jump over. Let me see if I can just drop you guys the link to make that easier. Because we have 200 people, but I think there's only like 50 on YouTube. So there's the link. join us on YouTube. Let's give away some accounts. Maybe we can make somebody stay real quick. Don't trade them on a Friday though. Wait till Monday. All right, so I'm gonna walk you guys through how to join this giveaway. Basically, go down in the description and join the E8 Market Discord. And you're gonna verify yourself in the settings. Just make sure that you're a level 1. And then we're gonna go ahead and drop a code. Let's say the code should be Maggie, Maggie, Maggie. And once you see that code, you're just gonna enter it once, and then we'll pull names and get some giveaways going. Let's see. I'd like to see this like.
Yeah, see, we're bouncing. It's that 20 SMA on the ES. That's like, you can't be short. That's where you take profit. Like, you can't be short into that level. You got to wait till we get below it.
Yeah.
722 on the Qs. That's another like support level. So let me bring up the QQQ.
Link's not working. Oh my gosh. How do you get a link on Discord to just work 24/7? Somebody dropped it. All right, it's in the chat, guys. Link of Discord is in the chat.
Yeah, I mean, we could just sweep this level. I gotta get more time. I can't even see like the last time we haven't even touched the 20 SMA in so like this entire time going up. We have not touched the 20 SMA on the QQQ. We got kind of close. But so this is that same zone, that previous all-time high before our last pullback on Q. That's right where we are right now. I wouldn't initiate new shorts down here. Yeah. So this is like, we need more price action and time to decide what's going to go on here. Yes, we have a gap, but this is a big spot. So
I wonder if it closes below, if it's just gonna melt.
Or is it just
says connecting to E8 Discord, log into E8 dashboard, click user settings on the left side, click connections, click open E8 Markets Discord, join and verify yourself, go to general chat, type level up. See, I don't even know that, but my guy Bushido in here, our regular, he's like, I know. I'll leave that up for you guys. We'll give it about another minute or two so that some of you guys can get involved in this. Also, if you're here and you've learned something, like the stream, like the video. It's free to like. It keeps us here. Allows us to, take trades and help you guys learn and grow as traders. So support the channel.
Yeah. I would like to see it, not today. This is not a today trade plan, but what I would like to see is us to come back and retest 30,000 and then roll over. We need to make a higher low. We're really far down. I mean, this is a 4 hour. We've got like this higher low or lower high, this lower high. We've got, I guess, this lower high, but then we've been straight down. So like we need to come back up to like here. In my opinion, sweep this, come back, and then roll over, and then retest it from the bottom side. That's if you're looking for like more downside, that's what you want. You don't want this to just go straight down. It's not going to sustain itself. What was that?
So we're not trying to catch the fallen knife, guys.
Yeah, I mean, like, look, this is the biggest red candle by far in like months, and look what happened the last time we got that big red candle. We just squeezed right back up the next candle. Oh, yeah. So like this is where we got to start getting below these levels and then retesting them and rejecting them. When you see that happen and it starts to make those higher or lower highs, that's what you want to see. Like if you really want this market to come back to like say here for a long-term buy, or down to the, like we left this gap here. I mean, I don't think we'll come, I don't know. We might come all the way back to like the actual previous all-time high. That's the very last level that I have. That would be a really far down move, but I mean,
Yeah,
we
that
went
would be-
straight up. We went straight up. But I'd be looking for like this, like if we're looking for long-term stuff, like adding into a long-term portfolio, I'd be looking for like 28,800. This would be a good spot. Or like 28,000, probably. But we need to start rejecting. We can't just go straight down.
All right,
We're
guys.
still coming down though.
I think we're
we'll
gonna
come
pull the
down.
list. We're gonna pull the list and run the giveaway. If you guys haven't already, drop a like on the video. We're gonna run a little listy list of names.
Yeah, there is really no sign of buying still. I mean, we may come down to the SPY 20 SMA. That would be like the next spot that I watch. So we got like another $1.
Yeah, I'm sitting here just trying to see little movements in this so I can pass this account. We're trading literally things we shouldn't be trading.
Yeah, this was clean. This was a clean day though, guys. Lots of opportunities for entries. This is like a masterclass day on exactly what I look for. Because it's hard to do that in hindsight because you can't watch how the candles are forming. So, because that's like really important for me.
Oh, wait, hold on. I just realized something. Angel, are you with us right now? Where are you at? Private chat, let's see.
Dumpy.
Giveaway list on your Telegram. Okay, cool. Yeah, where did that list run? I don't see it. Telegram or WhatsApp? Yeah, Angel, I don't see it. Pop Radozi, you're gonna go to the general chat and you're gonna /level up. /level up. All right, we got the list. Let's run it. Where did you put that list, Angel?
Oh, I'm actually so mad I missed that trade. Damn, guys. I hope someone made money through my commentating because I didn't. I missed it.
That's the way it goes.
Why? So good. Been waiting like 2 months for days like this.
All right, here we go. So I am gonna run this on a spin wheel because it's fast and simple. Let me share my screen. All right, guys, let's run it. This is my favorite part. Giving away free accounts. Neon Spark, let's go. W's in the chat for Neon Spark. Okay, so how you're gonna collect this is you're actually gonna go to my Discord, DM me, or here, you can go to the general chat and I'll drop a message right now. Direct message me, create an account on E8 Markets, and then you are going to send me that email and let me know if you trade Forex or futures. We're giving away pro accounts for Forex, and then we're giving away standard like signature accounts with futures. So I think I kind of want to run this again just because I know that there is somebody in the chat that like if they win would be very grateful. Manish. So I'm gonna remove this name and just run it again. Where'd that one?
Damn, guys,
Oh,
we
dude.
are dumping. Jeez.
And Bushido, I added you because I saw that you're not in there. Running it again. Oh, Sakuna. Nice. Okay, cool. So yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, fake out. My
Oh my god. We're dumping so hard.
That's amazing. Okay, so again, I'm gonna explain this one more time. I dropped a message saying hi in the general chat of E8 Markets. DM me. I need you guys to create an account with E8 Markets. Send me that email and just let me know whether you want Forex or future accounts. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Great trading day.
Guys,
yeah.
go back and study this day. This is so clean.
Yeah. It was definitely a day, I'll tell you that much.
So clean. There
don't think I've
is
ever passed
zero
out.
buying pressure. Like
None. Favorite days. Move quick.
Yeah. I'm missing. I mean, I think we're gonna fill this gap. I would watch this at gap. I would watch the 20 SMA and 587 on the SMH. I mean, we're down 6% on the SMH. That's huge. We're down almost 3% on the NASDAQ, which is the biggest red day we've had in I don't even know how long. That's wild.
Oh yeah.
That is wild.
Love it. All right. Well, Maggie, thank you again for coming on. We'll have
Yeah,
you
thanks
whenever.
for having me. I'm glad we got a good price action day.
Oh yeah. And guys, if you haven't already, you can find Maggie's Discord and her X account in the description box below. Join the fam. She's in there. She's active. We also run giveaways through our Discord, and we do all of our best promotions in the Discord. So join that as well. And yeah, we're here Monday through Friday. So we'll see you guys Monday. Yeah. Great Friday.
Yes. I hope everybody made some money. I hope you
Friday.
guys learned something.
Yeah.
Sure. Enjoy your weekend.
Yeah. You too. All right.
Bye.
Bye, y'all. Don't blow your accounts.